Okay, I figured I'd re-record a video of myself talking about what I'm doing differently for my second month and how my first month went on tirzepatide, because it's a very just different thing, and I have more focus now to be able to actually talk about it. So when I first started tirzepatide 4 weeks ago, yesterday was my fifth shot. I really didn't know what to expect, obviously. So I just kind of went in blind a little bit, but my main focus was see if this is something that can help with my endometriosis, i.e. my inflammation in my body. I was feeling very inflamed. I was having more pain on my cycles. I was having migraines. Definitely felt like it was cycle related. I mean, I don't think there's like a way to for sure know, but I was like in and out of the doctor's office. I was in the emergency room twice. This was all in a span of like 4 to 5 weeks. So when I did bring up taking tirzepatide with my doctor that treated my endometriosis, she did the surgery that I had 3 years ago. And I asked her about it. She just said, yeah, I know it's helping some people. I've heard about that, but haven't seen enough research yet to give it to you. And then also, I don't know if your insurance would even cover it. So it was kind of not really a thing that she was willing to give to me or prescribe to me. And she had encouraged me to either take birth control or do gluten-free, dairy-free, sugar-free, and just see if that helped at all. She wasn't convinced that I needed surgery yet because she felt like I just had surgery before I became pregnant, and I've only just started having a cycle back the last few months, so she didn't think the pain, she just wasn't convinced that surgery would be needed already. I trust her and respect her. So I decided that the GLP-1 thing was just going to be something I did on my own, and I did not pursue getting the surgery. I felt like, when I say surgery, I'm talking about laparoscopic excision endometriosis surgery. So I have stage 4 endometriosis. I have had the surgery, like I said, 3 years ago, and I got pregnant with my daughter about 3 months after the surgery, after having infertility for almost 3 years. So, like I said, I decided to take it into my own hands. I was able to find a online GLP-1 provider. I looked a lot. I was really picky about who I chose. I didn't want to do the, I don't know what you can call it, but just compounding. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do it where I didn't know what I was putting in my body or what dose to use. I wanted to do it like through an actual medical provider. So I was able to find one that I really, so far, have had no issues with, and just, it's been great. It's been really easy. So they made it easy for me. And then once I got the medication, I started it that day, and I had a cycle a few days later, and I had no idea I was even going to start my period because I had no cramps, I had no pain, no migraines. I just felt completely normal. I used to get really achy. I used to have like bowel symptoms because I have bowel endometriosis. It's like in my bowel. And I had none of that. None. It was just like a very low-key, no big deal type thing, which I'm not used to. And if you have endometriosis, you probably already, know what I'm talking about. So from being in the hospital twice in a month to feeling just great, having energy when I woke up from sleeping. I was so tired before this. I knew something was wrong, and it was exactly when my cycles started up again after giving birth, breastfeeding I still breastfeed, but, my hormones and everything, like having a cycle. And I knew there was, I just know with, I know that, like, it's related, because I know how I felt before I had the surgery, and I was feeling the same way, except worse. I also had to get glasses. I'm not wearing them right now, but if I don't wear my glasses, I do get headaches. I don't know if that's related or not, but it all happened at the same time. I was, like, in and out of the doctors. It was kind of crazy. I got an MRI. I think I got a CT scan. Lots of stuff. I got a lot of eye testing done with the migraines, and because they were, like, behind my eyes. So I'm gonna run out of time.